Welcome back to Another Pokemon Podcast. My name is Becs.
And my name is Galutrad.
And today we are going to be talking about some super mega topics. Yeah, we're going to talk about some ideas that we have. Brilliant ones, I might add. Please don't steal them, Pokemon. We know that you're listening. I
would love if they stole a couple of mine.
If our names get put in the credits, you may do so. But we're talking about mega evolution concepts that we think would be cool to see in future games. And I think this started as just wanting to talk about mega evolutions, but then we talked about it a little bit more and liked the idea of coming up with some unique ideas that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. It started off as a just topic about wanting to talk about mega evolutions, and we decided that we would bring concepts to our this episode, and we are going to have the bonus episode on Patreon that you can check out, where we rank the mega evolutions that are currently a thing.
Yeah.
They're currently a real thing. We're going to sit down and rank them.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah. So you can get that content on Patreon.
Are we going to share our ranking? Are we going to do a voiceover and record the video while we're ranking the...
We'll do a voiceover and record the video.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I'm down with that.
Yeah. We'll do it together. We'll rank it together.
Yeah. But before we get too far into our mega ideas, Galutrad, how you doing, bud?
I am mega blurst.
What?
I am blessed and cursed all within the same shiny hunt.
Don't bring that up.
No, I'm going to. This is the only time I'm going to mention it to the listeners. But so we, as y'all know, for season 2, we're going to be playing through Heart Gold and Soul Silver for our season finale. And we got the idea because we didn't want to start playing it too soon so that we wouldn't have it fresh in our minds. But we got the idea to do a shiny hunt. Well, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to play the old one. I'm going to play Crystal just to have a point of perspective on that. So I shiny hunted in Crystal for Cyndaquil and got a shiny Cyndaquil in Pokemon Crystal, which is a 1 in 8,192 encounters chance. I got it in 105 encounters on Pokemon Crystal, which means I can only check one Pokemon at a time.
You were very excited.
I was very excited. I did.
The house.
I did. Yeah. Meanwhile, you were starting your shiny hunt in Pokemon Soul Silver, and because I can do monotonous tasks easily, and it brings me some joy because I don't know, I just am spicy that way. I end up doing it for you.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing it for you on Soul Silver, which is Heart Gold and Soul Silver do also have that 1 in 8,192 chance.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the easiest.
It's supposed to be the easiest one.
Yeah.
I am, as of this recording, I am at 8,037 encounters. And it has taken me 30 hours, 49 minutes, and 45 seconds so far. 1 in 8,192. So I'm almost over.
Okay.
I have less than 100 encounters to go before I am over odds for the shiny hunt. Yeah, I did not expect that. So yeah I'm blurst.
It's because you're touching my game and I am cursed, and therefore you are.
I thought that, so I booted up my own copy of Heart Gold on my DS and attempted a couple encounters and did not get it. So it's not just me, or it's not you. It's something.
But we did find we found our old. Well, you didn't find an old one. You just got a new one.
Yeah.
But I found my old Pokewalker, and my Lugia is still
there.
there.
Your Lugia, the battery was dead, and I put in a new battery, and your Lugia was still there.
Still
Hands
vibing.
And all.
Yep.
It's the worst.
In fact, he was a little flippy flop.
Yeah.
Flap thing.
And I fought a Hoot Hoot.
Ooh.
With him. Yeah.
That's
it was
exciting.
fun.
You fought a Hoot Hoot with my Lugia?
I did, yeah, and your Pokewalker.
Okay.
How are you doing, Bex?
I'm good. I have been definitely been reading a lot. I've been playing through some Dragon Age. I am still on Dragon Age 2 because I stopped playing for a little while, so I'm back to it. But I did discover, thanks to the wonders of Indie World Direct, a new game called Is This Seat Taken? And it's just a little cute puzzle game. And I encourage anyone that loves a cozy puzzle game to check it out. It's only, I don't even think it was on sale. It was only $10 full price, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And it is very cute. I haven't beaten it yet. I've gotten through, it looks like there's 5 little worlds, and I've gotten through 4-ish of the worlds, and then I keep getting stuck. And then I go back to it and then I figure it out. But it's been very fun. It's a lot more entertaining than I thought it would be. And that's not a dig at the game. It's just sometimes puzzle games can be kind of monotonous.
Yeah.
Too. But this one is really cute.
Cool. Yeah. It looked super cute.
You basically have to meet the needs of a bunch of very particular little blobs. And if you don't meet their needs, they get angry.
Yeah.
But it's very cute so far.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we jump in, as always, we have quite a few comments to read. In fact, thank you all so much. We are slightly overwhelmed.
A little bit. I'm
comments.
A little bit overwhelmed with comments. Yeah.
So we're thinking we'll be doing a mailbag episode soon.
Yeah, which I think we should call it like the Poke Transceiver.
A Delibird package.
Oh yeah,
episode.
the Deli Express or
we'll
something.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, so we're gonna do some kind of mailbag episode,
and we'll recognize as many comments as we can in that episode. And even if we can't get to your comment, my plan is to make a list of all the names of the people that I have seen support us, because obviously I can't track if you haven't interacted with us. I can't just see your username, but I'm gonna make a list of all the username, and we'll represent everybody for this first mailbag episode. I think that's fun. It'll be fun.
It'll be good. It's gonna be a good time, and we'll get caught up on some fun listener feedback, and to help us out to get a little head start on that, we're going to read some now.
Yeah.
So over on our True Crime in Pokemon episode, by the way, I'm so excited for the second one of those.
I know. I am too, because that was a real fun episode for me. I just had to sit there.
And I think last year we released it around spooky season. Probably we'll do that again. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
But over on the first episode on season 1, Crispy Nintendo, who's a friend of the cast and a friend in real life, commented and said, it's actually the distortion world.
Yeah, I think we called it like the disorder world or the dream world or the anti world or something.
The distribution world.
Maybe, yeah, but we were wrong.
The disintegrate world.
And that's okay. We get stuff wrong, and we love to hear corrections from y'all. We've always been corrected politely, which I really love and appreciate from our community.
Nothing more polite than a crispy Actually.
Yeah.
No, I love it. Thank you, Crispy. Thank you, Crispy, for keeping us honest. And then over on the Another Podcast I Choose You episode, which was our first little bonus episode, our first little half episode.
It's our episode 0.
Episode 0.
Yeah.
Calanam?
I think so.
Okay.
Calananum?
Or Calan-M.
Maybe.
Commented on that episode on Spotify and said Umbreon has the better shiny. That is fine. I love Umbreon too, and it is very cute as a shiny. The little blue.
Yes, yeah. The blue is super good. I think the green shiny is excellent, especially if you like the color green. I think it goes really well for Espeon. I will say I 100% had to pull this one just because there's been a lot of Team Vileplumes lately, and I wanted to get my
a lot of Becs sighting. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
No, I think that's fine.
Yeah. So thank you, Calanim, for that comment and that support anti-Becs propaganda.
Oh boy. Oh brother.
Next up, a longtime friend of the show, Shauna Jessica, left a comment on our What a Shock episode over on X.
Oh, how shocking.
And Shauna says, solid lists. I didn't realize there were so few electric types. I also had no idea about the changes to Electro Ball power based on speed stat. That was a ton of math that I think I got a little wrong, but we'll get back to that later. in a different episode. Shauna goes on to say, I love how much I learn from you both each episode. Luxray always makes his way onto my team. Definitely my top pick. And then a little electric bolt emoji. P.S. Loves me some Oreo cake, which I think that episode we were celebrating. That was the episode that came out on your birthday or around your birthday. I had that little So we had the cake. Oreo cake, the ice cream Oreo cake. And then P.P.S. So sad this season is almost over already. Aww. And a crying emoji, and then our red heart, white heart emojis.
Well, I have good news. We're back.
We're back. Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Luxray actually got a little bit of a shout out when I was at my full-time job, because I got into a conversation with one of our friends, Cynicals, who does a movie podcast. He
does, and
he apparently was a big Gen 4 fan. So he was between Shanks and what was the one that ended up being his favorite?
Pachirisu.
And Pachirisu ended up winning, but got a good little shout out for the Luxray line. Yeah.
Also, over on Spotify, we have a comment from Dane on our favorite gym leaders episode.
Nice.
And Dane says, amazing quality. My favorite gym leader be Iono.
Oh, yeah. Iono's super cute.
Iono's incredibly cute. I love her enthusiasm and just craziness and wackiness in the Pokemon Horizons anime. I love that her hair is a pink and a blue Magnemite. That's fantastic. So good.
I like that, like, little nerdy, like it's an Iono.
Yes.
But it's like little electric
things.
Yeah, very cute.
Super cute. That's a great pick, Dane.
And then over on Apple Podcast, we got, get your snappers ready, a 5-star review. Woo!
Yay!
From Sonic Link 155. Excellent choice of a name, if I do say so myself. Great choice. Sonic Link 155 said, I love the people and vibes of this podcast. You guys are great. Started out with AZP and was glad to know that this podcast could exist too. My favorite Pokemon is Trico!
Yeah.
Yes! See? Trico.
Yes, I know.
Weird idea for an episode. Best player character designs. Love y'all. Red Heart, White Heart.
That's a great idea for an episode.
We chatted that during the break a little bit about the different characters. No, I think that would be fun to do playable characters and chat through them. And we could talk about I guess maybe it's not obvious, but I'd go for the more feminine playable character after we were allowed to do so.
After Crystal version, which, to be fair, only 3 or I guess 5 games you couldn't be.
Yeah. It's just the early games. Yeah. But I think that would be fun, and we can also talk about the games that had customization, like what that was like and that kind of thing. ZA looks promising with that.
ZA looks so good. They look like they really came out with the idea that we're back in the Kalos region. And we need fashion is back. Yeah. Thank you, Sonic Link.
Yes, thank you so
much. Even if you do, Trico's fine. Trico's good. So good pick. Good pick. Thank you for that review. Over on Spotify from Cody Stevens on our If Pokemon Were Real episode, Cody says, after listening to the podcast and seeing your guys' real world team, I realized that the Pokemon I want for a real world team will be a super dangerous like Volcarona. And some of those Pokemon, if you really if you take them by their Pokedex entries rather than their stats or just the idea in the game or how people interact with them, some of them are very, very scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be fun to dive into, of the scariest because of their Dex entry Pokemon.
I know a lot of people talk about would you want to live in Hyrule or in the Mushroom Kingdom or in a Pokemon game? And I'm gonna be honest, people who pick the Pokemon game are kind of nuts. It's
that's where I want to be.
It's super crazy.
Either that or Hyrule, and by Hyrule I mean like a village, and hopefully I'm okay.
Yeah. Hopefully you're not one of the ones that get attacked.
Correct. Yeah, that was also a fun episode. But I agree. I learned a lot about Pokemon that day, and I was like, do I want that Pokemon in my house? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, over on Spotify, we got a comment from...
I think it's Rento.
It's either Rento... Let us know. Let us know what it is.
I think it's probably Rento.
It's probably Rento.
Yeah.
Commented on our Back to Basics episode, which was about our Gen 1 playthrough. Mm-hmm. And this person is very upset with us. The comment starts with July, capital letters, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, sad face. Okay, that's a bit of a long wait, but I get to be more excited since I was able to catch up, and I can't really wait for season 2 episodes. Whatever you're cooking there for the newest episodes, throw it all in. Don't forget that you, Galutrad, the Raichu Warrior, and Becs, the Espeon Princess, rock. You have my overall support for this podcast, and still go #Team Victory Bell.
Oh, yeah.
That was going so well. I love Espeon
Can you tell
Princess.
who pulled the comments for this episode?
I pull on them from now on. Red heart, white heart, red heart, white heart, red heart, white heart, red heart, white heart, red heart, white heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, so fast. Look at us. Pew, pew. We're back
here
already.
We're back.
You didn't have to wait at all. No time passed.
And I hope everyone has been enjoying the season 2. We've got a lot of more fun stuff coming for y'all.
Yeah.
We are, as y'all know, on YouTube now. Mm-hmm. That's one of our fun developments. We also have a Patreon.
Yep.
What else do we have?
Oh, well, I was going to say, and if you can support us on Patreon, that would be lovely. We are releasing bonus episodes over there. We've got one out so far where, like we mentioned earlier, we're going to be talking about our Mega Evolution ranks on our second one ever. Hopefully we'll get some blog posts in there soon as well, or something to that effect.
Yeah, we're working on a lot of stuff.
But if you can't, the thing that really helps support the channel is our 5-star reviews that we read on our listener feedback over on Apple Podcasts especially, but also on Spotify or anywhere that you can rank us on the internet. It's really helpful to us. But yeah, you can obviously, as you heard, we read from Spotify, a lot of Spotify comments tonight, but we read them from X, Instagram, DMs. We're not on Facebook because I can't figure out how to do that yet, but we really love hearing from you guys. So anywhere you can comment to us, please do. We have our website, anotherpokemonpodcast.com, and you can find us anywhere on the internet at another PKMN pod.
Yeah.
But now, the moment you've been waiting for.
Mega Evolutions.
Mega time. Mega man.
Synchronize
Maybe
with your Mega Stones. It's another Pokemon podcast tonight.
So why don't I kick us off?
How do we want to bounce back? I have 10.
Yeah, we just bounce back and forth.
Okay.
So inspired by Legends ZA coming out soon.
Yeah,
as
Mega
of this
Dragonite.
podcast. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, Mega Dragonite is inspirational.
Oh.
But no, inspired by the game.
Yes.
I thought because we got unique evolutions in Arceus.
Yes, the Hisuian version of the starters.
Right, of the starter Pokemon. The final evolutions, there's Hisuian, Typhlosion, Hisuian, Decidueye, and Hisuian Samurott. So in this game, in this Legends game, we're getting Chikorita, we're getting Tepig, and we're getting Totodile as starters. So I thought, how cool would it be if instead of giving us different evolutions,
Calosian, I guess, would be, the
Calosian, maybe like Parisian.
I think we've said this before, and we were like, I don't know what it is. Yeah,
just say Kalos. Instead of getting different Kalos evolutions, I thought, well, why wouldn't they give us new Mega evolutions for the final evolutions instead? That might be wrong. And please, we do not like leaks. We haven't watched leaks. So if there's some weird leak about the final evolutions, we don't want to know. But I thought it'd be a fun idea if that was something that they did. So I designed.
Straight up, I want y'all all to know, Bex has drawn, which I think she's already mentioned that, but just in case she didn't, Bex has drawn some designs.
I have.
Yeah.
I drew them.
I did not go that far. I wrote down sentences on my computer.
No, I think it's fun. I think it'll be fun. So what I was thinking was, it would be cool to have Mega evolutions of Typhlosion, Emboar, and Feraligatr.
Yeah.
So for Meganium, I kind of got inspired by Parasect. Mm-hmm. You know how Parasect is really it's a zombie. It's a zombie crab because
Yes.
it's been taken over by the parasitic mushroom on its back. That's why it's got so big.
And that's why its eyes are white and no pupils.
That's why its eyes are white, no pupils. So I designed a meganium that's like kind of like that, where the flower on its back kind of grows into, I kind of drew it almost as like a Venus flytrap. The flower on its around its neck.
Okay.
Sorry. But the idea is that it like that flower has taken over. And so meganium is a zombie. And I kind of, the way I've designed it is the flower kind of has taken over. It's kind of got like a Venus flytrap, like kind of pincer type look around his neck, like it's still around his neck. That's the whole point. And then it has these vines, like kind of like Vine Whip. Like I was thinking about, like, you know how in the anime, like Bulbasaur uses Vine Whip all the time and it like grabs stuff. Mm-hmm. I was thinking like those, but where they are making meganium move.
Yeah, the legs.
Right. Mm-hmm. So like they're wrapping around the legs and helping the legs move. And like I have like where meganium has their antennas, those are where the eyes for the parasite are. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of creepy, but the more I look at it, the more cool I think it is. It's almost like a parasect and meganium like came together and had like a Pokemon baby.
Yeah, sort of a fusion type of thing.
Yeah.
But so I guess it would be Grass and Ghost.
Yeah, Grass and Ghost, or that's
Grass
really
and
it.
Bug, maybe.
I think Grass and Ghost would be the best one because it's spooky.
Yeah.
Or Grass and Poison, like I think Parasect is poison and grass, right?
Bug and Poison.
Oh, it's a bug and poison? Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe Grass and Bug, like
Right.
Parasect.
Yeah.
But because instead of going the bug mushroom route, I went the...
Oh, it's a bug and grass. Well, there you go.
I went the plant route. So I was thinking Ghost when I made it. I think that would be good.
Okay.
For Embor, everybody gets very upset about bipedal final fire evolutions.
Yeah, it's starting off as little quadrupeds and then standing up.
Right. Mm-hmm. Cyndaquil, I think, was the first one to be on all fours and then stand up.
Cyndaquil?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because Torchic was already standing on two legs.
It started with kind of a mixture. I guess Typhlosion and Cyndaquil kind of count. But it also was like, fire is almost always firefighting.
What's the Gen 4 fire type? Is it Tepig?
Yeah. No. It's the monkey.
Chimchar was...
Chimchar.
Okay, that was already standing up.
Yeah.
So it would have been Gen 5.
It's really just any starter. Lots of starters start as quadrupeds.
Oh, like Oshawott.
Yeah. Oshawott
That's
starts
the
standing.
opposite.
It does the opposite.
All right. Everyone,
the point
all I
is,
know is that everyone is upset about Incineroar. They're upset about, what is this one? Embor. They're upset about Fuecoco is not on its
No,
legs.
Fuecoco does the opposite.
I give up. I really thought I was doing something.
Sprigatito is a quadruped that becomes a biped. You already mentioned Incineroar.
There's a lot of them.
Finnegan is a quadruped that becomes a biped.
And that's a crime.
Yeah.
And Litten is a crime.
Yeah.
All of those are crimes.
Yeah.
Okay. So my point is, that's a crime.
Yeah. Stay on all fours.
And even though I just realized it would probably have been better if it was on two legs, given that it has a hook. I can't deal. I made Embor a pirate. Okay. Yeah. I made him a pirate. He's on all fours, though, on purpose, because I don't want to hear any shenanigans about how it's a bipedal Pokemon, even though the Feraligatr still is. He has a hook. One of his legs, he's got an eye patch going.
Maybe he has a peg leg instead of a hook.
Oh my God, that would have been so much better.
He has an eye patch. It looks like he's got a big old honking cannon.
What if we fix this right now? What if
you can fix it?
Okay. This is how I designed it. I designed it with a hook.
This is crazy episode.
Designed it with a hook on its front leg. It has like a fire tail. It's got like a pierced ear because pirates have one pierced ear in my head. The eye patch. It's got his angry brows, and it's got a cannon on its back, which, by the way, I found out afterwards because I didn't know this, I promise, or at least I didn't memorize it. Blastoise has like one cannon on his back in his Mega Evolution.
I've got a couple that reference are pretty similar.
So I wasn't trying to copy Blastoise, and this is more of a pirate cannon, if you will. Yeah. It's a very distinct.
It's a very distinct.
It's very old school. It's like Civil War.
It's like somebody strapped a cannon to a pig.
No, it's much cooler than that. But we could fix it right now. We could fix it because we could mentally erase that, right? Mentally just erase it. Okay. It still has a peg leg on its back leg. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
And then instead of having a hook on its hand, and instead of having a cannon on its back, it has hooks that it grabs and uses as ninja stars for battle.
With its
purposes.
Thumbed bipedal or quadruped legs?
It's going to stand up to use its weapons. He's perfect.
What about Feraligatr?
All right. So Feraligatr, who is also perfect, just like Meganium and Emboar are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I made him into like an armored lizard Godzilla.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like
Mecha Feraligatr.
So like yeah, so like he's all like he's still, I want to be clear, he's still an alligator.
A croc.
He's a croc. Underneath the armor.
Yeah.
But it's like very like robotic armor. Like very like you know the armor in like the movies?
Mewtwo?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all like Mewtwo. You know the armor in the movies where they like, oh yeah, well, like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Where he's like, oh yeah, well, clicks button and then doon, 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 doon.
And it becomes like full,
total armor, like that.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's fully armored up. He's got like armor over his scales.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything is armored up. You can still see like the color of his, like this blue coloring, like kind of in peaks in between the different armor plates. He's got armor on his chest. And then the only upgrade I really gave him, and I'm not sure this is an upgrade now that I think about it, but it seemed cool at the time. Instead of having hands
mm-hmm.
or claws or paws or whatever they're called when you're an alligator, I gave him laser beams. Why are you laughing?
Excellent. No, I love it. I love it.
Because he's like a Mechatron transformer dude. So he needs something.
He needs lasers.
So he's got lasers.
I love it so much. I'm a big fan.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I think it is. I seriously, I really do.
And maybe hear me out. Maybe he's like go gadget lasers. So like maybe he like can, you know how his armor can shoon shoon? Maybe his hands can shoon shoon and become lasers.
Yeah.
And then he can shoon shoon back to hands.
Yeah. I love it. That's great.
So good, right?
So good.
What do you think? You think these will make it in the final game?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Pokemon, stop developing right now. If you didn't do this, this is my chance. I'm giving it to you to use these in ZA.
Oh, okay. Now they're allowed to.
Yeah, as long as they give me credit.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So that was my first 3.
Yeah.
What you got over there?
Do you want me to share 3?
Yeah, 2 or 3, whatever you want to do.
So behind the curtains a little bit, I'm the one that suggested this episode to start with. I suggested Mega Evolutions. Yeah. You then turned around and said,
I ran here
what
at 11 o'clock at night.
What if we did this idea where we come up with Megas? To which I immediately had a thought, and I'm going to let y'all know now that it drove the rest of my decisions for Mega Evolutions.
Oh my gosh.
Which is to just be wild. So my first idea for a Mega Evolution is Mega Ditto.
Okay, wait, I need you to know, before you tell me what your idea is, I need you to know that I thought Ditto for a split second. Like the night I was like making notes on my phone, just coming up with quick ideas.
Yeah.
And I thought there's no way to make that Mega.
Oh, and picture this.
Did you make a big? Is that all you did?
A monstrous amalgamation of a bunch of different, very distinguished Pokemon parts that has Frankenstein formed together to become, we now have the Stellar type, which is all types, So Ditto would be a stellar type Mega Evolution, which is kind of combining two quirks or gimmicks of the terastallization. Stellar terastallization in Scarlet and Violet is you become all types for one attack. So yeah, so like picture
you made Stellar Garbodor Ditter.
A blobby mess with like Pidgeot wings and a Charizard head and we'll just stick with Gen 1, but like a Mewtwo legs and an Arbok tail, which is kind of like Mewtwo.
You know that I'm sensitive right now about Frankenstein's, and if you've played Dragon Age 2, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that to me?
Well,
you made a Garbodor. You made a Mega Garbodor Ditto.
Yeah, no, it's so it's great. I love this idea. It's a Ditto that has gotten stuck in its multiple times transformation into other Pokemon and is now just a weird amalgamation. And I love it. And I'm so excited for it. And
this inspired the rest of your ideas?
There's only one on here that I wasn't like, that I'm like legitimately like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. And I think I might have stolen it from you. Maybe.
You better watch your back.
So my next idea that I had is Megaladian.
Oh yeah, Ledian. Yeah.
Megaladian goes full Power Ranger mode.
Okay, that's appropriate.
We're talking like little suit, maybe like some jetpack thing on its back for in place of its wings. Its helmet gets like fully armored type of thing. It becomes a bug fighting or bug steel type. It gains a beam sword. So also lasers. We were just really silly with this episode, and I kind of love it.
So I have questions.
And it could also ride on a ladybug. Oh. Because they always have like their...
You're doing that thing again where you're using other Pokemon for your...
Yeah. Well, so do others.
No, I have questions. So did it get more like Gardevoir, like lady form?
Like it grew in size. It became more human-esque.
Okay.
But it's not. It's a Pokemon.
I'm picturing like armored Mewtwo meets a Ledian, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. Except Power Ranger
Where
Mewtwo.
Are your pictures?
Well, I can't draw, so...
Neither can I.
Yeah, but Megaladian. I think what I was shooting for was to be silly and also to pick Pokemon that weren't really super well represented as far as like gimmick stuff goes.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I like the idea of having like mega bugs too, because other than like they've gotten better, I guess, like Vikavolt, Volcarona. Like we've got some pretty powerful like looking bugs.
Oh yeah, bug
now.
type is doing well.
But it's nice that like we're kind of going back and helping the ones that maybe struggled.
Yeah,
do better too.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that.
Oh, okay.
I guess I can my bugs. You want me to do my bugs?
Well, I've got one more.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
I also thought Mega Shuckle would be great, and it would be just a much bigger shell, and so with a lot more holes, and it would be think Cosmic Horror Cthulhu Shuckle.
You had the opportunity to make muscular Shuckle, and you didn't do it.
Well, no, hold on.
Okay.
So with Mega Evolution, oftentimes they'll get not always, they will get an increase in stats. Sometimes it'll change what their stat is. Some Pokemon will become more defensive when they're normally more glass cannons, things like that. So I thought we would reference back to the fact that once upon a time, in theory, Shuckle could deal the most amount of damage in a game of Pokemon if you set up the battle exactly right. It requires a lot of math and theory and like perfect turns. And basically, you and I would have to be fighting against each other and making this happen in order for it to happen. But it ends up being something like 8 million damage in one attack. So I thought, with this Mega Shuckle, you would give its attack stat be as high as possible, whereas normally its defense stat as high as possible because it has the highest defense stat. And you would make its defense stat super, super low. So you would turn him into a glass cannon, but he'd be a cosmic horror and would become bug and ghost type.
So
I feel like you're questioning mine a lot more than I question yours.
I think it's because I can't visualize it. So
neither can I.
So you've just got more legs?
Well, no, like Shuckle.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Yes.
With a bunch more legs sticking out all of its sides.
Okay.
And also its face has become tentacly as well.
Okay.
Like Cthulhu.
Oh, it's really like a mind flare.
Think like mind flare Cthulhu-y cosmic horror.
Okay.
And it would be really, really glass cannon powerful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Like I'm picturing spaghetti.
Kinda. Sure.
Okay. I see your glass cannon turtle.
Okay.
Against my
your fire pig with a cannon strapped to it with some rope. You want to do 2 more and then I'll do 2 more? Then we'll go to break?
I'll do my little bugs, my bugs that I did.
Okay.
So I also wanted to represent some
bug types.
So I came up with concepts for the duo bugs in the Generation 3 games, Wurmple's buddies, Dustox, and Beautifly.
Excellent. I love it.
So Dustox was easy. I got Dustox right out of the way. I basically it was one of my first ideas. I made him like a cyborg, almost like I wrote down
the Iron Moth.
Almost like Iron Moth concept of a Dustox, where it's got like kind of a cyborg, like armored robotic thing going on. And unlike Feraligatr, it is truly like a robot type thing.
Yeah,
it's not a bug inside of armor.
You can't see any part of it being bug still.
Right. It's all like shiny. And
would it even lose its bug typing?
No, I think it would be bug and steel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's truly just because it's a mega evolution. Like I feel like it would evolve into a bug steel.
Okay.
Because mega evolutions keep their typing, don't they? Oh, they don't?
No. I feel like it could be steel poison. That would be fun.
I guess he could be steel poison. I'm not sure because what I was picturing was like where his antennas are. They're more like pipes and
radars.
like the poison gas could come out.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, like that. So it could be steel poison. I guess.
I like that.
And sleep powder and all the stuff that the bugs use, like
the things
that powders,
the byproduct of its factory body. Yeah.
So he's got kind of like a metallic sheen to him, and I kind of drew these like kind of glitchy type little pieces that kind of match his triangles on his wings, like kind of outside of his wings to kind of show like that he's some kind of cyber robotic thing that's of another world type vibe. So I thought that was really fun. And then I struggled with Beautifly a lot.
Yeah.
And this is not the first time this will happen, but I magical girled Beautifly is what I'm going to call it.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it would be better if I did what you did with Ledian, because I think that's why you thought you might have borrowed it from me.
So.
Is because I think I originally pictured doing Beautifly more like a humanoid type,
like a superhero
bug.
comic book style,
like a Sailor Moon type bug, though, where it's like I even thought about doing like a tutu type thing on it, and doing like star or heart antennas and like really magical girl, making it a bug fairy type. But then I thought it might be cute. Like its little feet that it has would be healed like a little bit, like kind of like heels, like girls. But then I thought it might be cute to keep her like small, like Midna. From Zelda. The Zelda series is a good example of like
kind of chibi,
effeminate, but like tiny. So either way, I think would be cute, but like definitely like a fairy magical girl effect on the Beautifly. I think would be good. I also kind of pictured like kind of cheesy designs on her wings a little bit. Like I was thinking of, I don't know if you remember when Misty got her makeover and they put like stars and hearts on her face. Yeah. Kind of that on the wings.
Yeah. You could go, I mean, if you're going super magical girl, you could do.
So like that kind of thing.
You could even have like little bunnies.
Tokyo Mew Mew or Cardcaptor Sakura, like that kind of vibe. Like cutesy, but
very pinkish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
That's cool. I love that. I love giving that to the duos.
Thank you.
That's good. Okay, well, I will present my duos then, which I'm going to I guess I'll talk about at the same time. So I thought that thinking about Pokemon who don't get a lot of love, they kind of came and went. Most people don't even realize that they are the typing that they are, because you wouldn't think that they are based off of looking at them. I did Mega Lunatone and Mega Solrock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lunatone would become a full moon instead of a crescent moon that it is. And it would become a fairy and psychic type instead of rock and psychic. I like
that. Yep.
And so obviously it would use a lot of moon-based moves like Moonbeam and a lot of fairy style moves. It would come up with its own as like part of its ability. It would have there's like harsh sunlight and there's weather. It would have like a twilight effect on the battlefield that would increase the power of fairy and psychic type moves.
That's cool.
Or fairy type moves maybe. And it would gain the ability as well to do kind of a self-destruct type of move, except thinking about the moon, it would cause tidal waves across the earth.
Okay.
And so we would have it would be a water type move, weirdly enough, where it would cause like a surf effect on the battlefield. I don't know. I just thought that was
I'm
neat.
thinking of like how sometimes you evolve Pokemon when other Pokemon are in the party or when you have something in your bag. It'd be really cool if Rockruff could evolve into like another werewolf, like an upgraded.
Oh yeah, if you
werewolf.
Mega Lunatone,
if you had Lunatone with you,
like
that would be cool.
Maybe Dark type. Maybe that's what it would be rather than like a fairy psychic field. Maybe the Twilight thing could increase the power of Dark type.
That would be cool.
But Lunatone itself wouldn't be, because it's more of like a support Pokemon anyways.
Yeah.
I like that. That's very cool. Very neat. And then for Mega Solrock would become a red dwarf star.
Oh, okay.
And so it would become a fire and dark type, again, taking on a lot of fire and dark aspects. So
if you had both out during a double battle, they could do like a special move called Eclipse.
Well, I didn't come up with a special move, but part of Mega Evolutions is that you are only allowed to Mega Evolve one, but in double battles, you could Mega Evolve Lunatone and Solrock if they're on the same field. But if you swap them out, they lose their Mega Evolution. Okay. So like you have to commit to them being together. And like how Lunatone had a way of self-destructing with causing a tidal wave, Solrock could black hole.
That's cool.
And it would self-destruct itself, but deal tons of damage to.
Well, I was thinking for Eclipse, it could either boost their like attack and defense, or boost one of their attacks and one of their defense, or it could make it where when you attack, even if you attack Solrock, because Eclipse is in effect, it only attacks Lunatone.
Yeah. It
and
could.
Solrock stays unaffected.
I could see it also doing
like how the moon blocks the sun.
Yeah, I could also see it doing like all accuracy on the field is lowered by 10% or whatever, or
because it creates like vision distortion. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Thank you. So yeah, that's my duo that I came up with.
I'm jealous of those.
I just feel like they are one of those definitely that don't get that much love.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of plain.
Yeah, they're really just, was it Liza and Tate? Mm-hmm. Is that the twins?
Yes, yeah.
They're really just Liza and Tate's Pokemon, and then they're done.
Yep. Pretty much.
You find them in that.
They don't evolve into anything. They don't have any baby Pokemon. They don't even have, like, Carbink at least has recognition to Deancey and like is kind of like stylized like a pre-Deancey, even though it's not. So they have nothing going on for them. Yeah. They weren't even that important in Sun and Moon.
I was gonna say, and really they could have been important in Sun and Moon.
So
and they weren't.
No,
they moved on.
I just think they could get some love.
When you said Lunatone, I actually thought you meant Luna, whatever her name is.
Lunala?
Lunala.
Oh,
I thought you meant
okay.
Lunala for a second,
Yes.
but I was like, Solrock is the sun. That's not it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, so there's our first group of 5s.
Oh my gosh, this has been fun so far.
Yeah, this is a different episode for us. This is like we've mostly done a lot of research and things like that, but this is more like us coming up with stuff.
I consider me drawing research. Yeah.
Okay.
I said this is the most fun research I've had. No, I've been enjoying this so far. Well, let's go to break.
Yeah.
Go have a little cake break, or in our case, a banana bread break.
Oh yeah.
A banana chocolate chip bread break is what I made.
Aren't you jealous?
But you can go get your cake, go take your break, and we'll see you after we get back from break.
All right.
I don't know why I said it like that.
We'll be back.
Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Katie.
And we'd like to tell you about our show, Another Zelda Podcast. Whether you've been playing Zelda games from the beginning,
or just started with Breath of the Wild, we have something for everyone.
From deep dives into how the games are made, review episodes.
We even make top 10 lists and do a bit of music talk.
That's right. If it's about The Legend of Zelda, we cover it. Listen to Another Zelda Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
We'll see you there.
And we're back.
Did you enjoy your banana bread?
I did enjoy my banana bread.
Good. Well, good. I'm glad you liked it. You're never getting any again.
What?
Whose turn is it?
Well, I can go. I can start us off. So, because this one is very much by itself, and I can't tell you any reason why I did it other than the idea of it makes me happy.
You are silly. A goose.
So another one of my mega evolutions that I've decided should be a thing and be created. This is one that I very much stole from kind of two ideas that are very similar. So I think if they've already done two, they could do a third, which is Mega Spinda.
Okay. I know what Spinda is. Go ahead and mega it for me.
Spinda, as a mega evolution, would get even more dizzy and would basically become the Tasmanian devil.
Oh my God. I was going to say, is it going to become a tornado?
It's going to become a tornado.
Okay.
It's going to become a normal flying type. It's going to have a giant tornado underneath it, and you can just see its head, but its head will also be spinning.
Okay.
And its little arms are going to be sticking out of the tornado, which is very much like Mega Slowbro and Gigantamax Anaconda. But Spinda is so silly, and to be fair, it kind of has its own mechanic going for it, which is the whole thing that like you could hunt it forever and you could catch a bunch of them and never ever catch the same one because they have the patterns on its face are different.
Yeah.
But it just the idea of like Spinda spinning around really fast in a tornado is hysterical to me.
You're a menace. I appreciate the Tasmanian devil reference because I can see it Looney Tuning around.
Can't you?
Yeah.
Like it would like spin up and then become Mega Spinda, and it would be great.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I think the only problem I have with it is I guess you'd have to draw it like constantly spinning. So I guess it'd have to do like a tornado does where it kind of like sways back and forth. Like you'd almost have to Gigantamax.
Well, if it's
animated,
it would just be if it's a 3D game and it's animated, it would just be spinning.
All of the games now. Well, in fact, the first one that I came up with, like the very first idea that I had immediately when I ran in here at 11 p.m. Was Crobat.
Yeah.
So Crobat is definitely one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemons. I'll say that because I don't know. We haven't done that typing yet.
Flying or poison. We haven't done either.
We haven't done either of them. And so I don't know where it lands on that list of all of those types. But Gen 2 was one of my favorites. Was on my team. Love Crobat. I think it's so much better than Golbat. And I think it would make a really cool Mega Evolution because it's got those 4 wings. Mm-hmm. What if they became blade-like and kind of, instead of being where they are, like kind of surrounded, it's his head a little bit more and got like more blades in there and became like a ninja star type thing, where it almost is like, it kind of reminds me of like Staryu, how Staryu and Starmie attack.
Yeah.
Where like they just do be spinning and attack with their whole bodies.
Yeah.
It would be like that, except it would be a Crobat.
Okay. So I got to tell you, when you first told me of this idea, what I thought of was a Crobat was sitting there flying, and then it became this ninja star, and then it just fell to the ground. Because it couldn't fly anymore.
No.
But Staryu and Starmie are a great example.
I think maybe he even has his wings, and then he like, when he's ready to attack, he can like kind of shift them and then throw himself like a ninja star.
Okay.
I don't know. It was just an idea. Like I tried to draw it.
Yeah.
Like it's like bladish looking.
I do like the idea that like it stays very similar in form, but then when it actually does the attack, its body changes to be star-like.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know. It's such a simplistic Pokemon anyway. I don't really like. It's basically a bat with extra wings. I don't really know how. I would want the wings to get sharp, but I wouldn't want them to become knives. Like the goal is not for him to become
But not
a
like
ninja star with
knives.
his face on it. But like they're sharp enough where it's like it almost like scythers.
Yeah, they retain their
Scythes.
wing shape, but they become really bladed sharp. Yeah.
So, and I didn't draw it very well, but it was just like that was the first idea I had.
Yeah.
Like the first concept.
No,
I thought of.
I think there's a lot of potential there.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So this one, I'm gonna throw this one out. I'm just gonna throw this one out there because I thought I had an idea. I'm not sure it's a good one. It's probably the dumbest one I have, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna put everything I've drawn out there. I'm gonna put it out there for everyone to judge. So I drew.
No, there's no bad ideas.
I had I had two concepts for the same Pokemon. That's happened a couple times. But I had a concept for Mega Poliwrath.
Mm-hmm.
So Mega Poliwrath, Poliwrath, again, very simplistic Pokemon. So we're not going to change much. But I had two different ideas. The first idea was that he kind of, like, how, like, I don't know how to say this. You know how, like, Donkey Kong has, like, big long arms, and
his arms are like Popeye arms.
Yeah, he drags.
Yeah,
he kind of drags them around because they're so big and they're longer than he is, and he like. The idea is that because he's an ape, he can use them to like walk kind of.
Yeah.
I had that idea for Poliwrath because he's got those boxing gloves where he loses his he loses his legs, but he gets these massive arms.
Yeah.
Like, so he's extra strong and he uses those to like walk around. I don't know if I like that idea. I don't know if I like the other idea either, but I was like, I have to make this better somehow. The other idea I had was in Super Mario 3, Mario can get this shoe, boot type
the
item,
Goomba shoe.
the Goomba shoe, and so he's in the Goomba shoe. So I had the idea that Poliwrath was in a giant glove.
That's so silly.
and like was like hop around with like like hop around and like jump and. I don't know. But I don't know how to make that one better. But I love.
I know you really like Poliwrath.
Well, I love the
Poliwag.
I love Poliwhirl.
Whirl, that's the one, the middle one. They're Poliwag Whirlwrath.
And I like Poliwhirl better than I like Politoed or Poliwrath. But but I don't feel like we get a lot of mid-evolution megas. It's mostly final.
I don't think we would get any. We definitely haven't gotten
and
any.
I could not come up with one.
Other than maybe Pikachu.
I couldn't come up with one for Politoed other than just making it big, but then I'm like, that's Gigantamaxing. It's not mega evolutioning.
Yeah.
So I tried to do Poliwrath and I think it fell a little flat. But that was my idea. I would love if someone could come up with a better one for Poliwrath. I think he deserves better. Or Politoed.
What if we get one? This could be.
I would love that. I'm serious. I would love that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it, Pokemon.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
You don't have to lie to me.
Mega Glove Poly. Hops into the big old glove. That's so goofy. Okay. So this one is my next one was mostly an idea of like, because another aspect of Mega Evolution is that they'll get an ability or something different about them that changes how they work. The one that comes to mind for me is that like Mega Kangaskhan gets, because its child hops out of its pouch, it gets an ability where every attack essentially hits twice.
Okay.
So I thought, what Pokemon has an ability that's cool, but it could be better. It could be more overpowered. It could be mega. And so I came up with Mega Kecleon.
Okay.
Mega Kecleon, first off,
Did you armor lizard him?
No, I did not. In fact,
okay.
He becomes more of a chameleon.
Okay.
He goes back to all fours.
Okay.
His eyes get big and bulging out of his head, like chameleon eyes, and they're all twitchy. He gets a much, much longer tail. The tail will actually go up and around. Like basically it would come out from behind him and wrap back around to almost be covering its head again.
Okay.
And obviously its legs would become all gangly and spindly and stuff. It would become a darker green.
Okay.
But still have like the yellow and pink, red, whatever color it is, stripes on its body. But it's more importantly, the ability that it would get. So normally Kecleon gets an ability called color change that switches Kecleon's typing to whatever type of move hit Kecleon.
Okay.
So if you hit it with a water type, it becomes a water type. So it makes it really hard to deal. You have to like switch up your types a lot to do super effective damage. Well, I thought, what if we just make Kecleon, Mega Kecleon, a big old defensive tank boy, and rather than it changing after he gets hit to the same type that he got hit with, he preemptively changes to a random type that is resistant to the move that is hitting him. So you will always and only hit him for not very effective damage.
Oh, okay.
So we give him his stats. Obviously, he has to get a boost in stats per the Mega Evolution rule, but we give him pretty basic stats. Definitely not good attack or special attack stats because he can't be.
But good defense.
But good defense, but not like above and beyond because he's already taking a quarter or half the damage that he would normally be taking from every move.
Yeah.
But the idea there would be, but then because he's also slow, so you as the user wouldn't ever, like, you would have to think about what you're about to get hit by that will then change your type to then be affected by the move that you pick to use.
Okay.
So like if I picked a fire move, but then you hit me with water, I would become grass because grass is resistant to water type. And then I wouldn't be doing a stab bonus with my fire damage.
So what if what happens when you get hit with a move that has multiple super
It would
effective?
pick one randomly.
Oh, it just picks one randomly.
Yeah. So it would be like if you got hit by, we'll say,
if you get hit by a water move.
If you get hit by a water move,
grass
you could become a grass.
Yeah.
You could also become, I guess, so if you got hit by a water move, you could become fire type, but you could also become water or ice or steel. But the idea would just be that you would be impossible to hit with even normal damage. You would always get hit with half reduced damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just thought he'd just become a big old tanky boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of picturing like Pascal from Rapunzel meets like a Rhyhorn.
Yeah,
like
that's kind of the idea.
Yeah.
Is he's very much a chameleon.
Because chameleons and rhinos look similar.
They do kind of,
realized
yeah.
that.
They do kind of.
That's probably a hot take.
No, I agree. I agree with you. But yeah, he'd look very much like a real world chameleon that has entered Pokemon.
Yeah.
maybe get like, I'm looking at your Mega Rayquaza calendar. Maybe he'd get like some cool glowy spots to him and like stuff on that. Yeah.
I planned that. You're welcome.
No, but so he would look cool. I'm not an artist. I can't design stuff like you.
No, I think it's neat.
That's why I went more mechanical.
And
route.
that would finally give me a reason to have a Kecleon, because I think that's a cool.
And that's the idea. Is I looked at all the Pokemon that are like, nobody uses these Pokemon.
Yeah. You're like, who needs some love?
Yeah.
I love that. Well, I think you'll really like my next one.
Okay.
I had you in mind.
Oh.
You know, Mimikyu, he's not actually a Pikachu.
What?
Yeah. He's not even an electric type Pokemon.
What?
He's a ghost and fairy type Pokemon.
How
dressed
dare
as a
you.
Pikachu.
How dare you slander Mimikyu's good name?
But I want him to become an electric Pokemon. And I think he can do it by mega evolving into basically him, but Raichu.
I love that.
So I had 2 ideas. Because I'm really into this Parasect giraffe rig.
Yeah, you really are.
Weird tail is the actual Pokemon. Wobbuffet, that one theory. I've been really liking those lately.
You've been vibing with it.
What's the koala bear one? Kamala the wood is actually the Pokemon, and the koala bear just holding on to him. I don't know. But anyway, I've really liked those concepts. So obviously, standard idea for the Mega Evolution is truly just it's bigger because it's a Raichu, and because it's Raichu's got more powerful electric moves than Pikachu does.
Yeah.
So in theory, it becomes like a fairy electric Pokemon type. Or a ghost electric type Pokemon, whichever one. And I think that's cool. The other thought that I had, and maybe it's both. Maybe that's fairy electric Mega, and then maybe the second Mega Evolution is ghost electric, where it's an Alolan Raichu, and the tail that it surfs on is really the Mimikyu, and like kind of like the Meganium idea, it's just holding like the Raichu costume like above it.
Yeah. Did you know that there is a Pokemon the series anime episode from Sun and Moon where Mimikyu gets sad because it sees its own reflection?
That's so sad.
Mimikyu is
well, I honestly picked it because I really like it now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I felt about it at first because, and this isn't fair to it, but there's so many Pikachu-like Pokemon. I just thought it was the same thing. But when we played Sun and Moon while we were on vacation last year, and I did the Mimikyu game where you go find, isn't that the game where you go find it?
Yeah, you have to go,
you take the pictures of it. I was like, oh, this is actually really
he's
cute.
Sad. Yeah.
He's a sad boy.
He wants to be loved, so he dresses himself up like Pikachu.
Yeah.
Because Pikachu is loved.
I prefer
I like the Raichu one.
I prefer fairy one, I think. But it's a cool idea with him as the tail, I think.
I think the only problem that I have
Poliwrath boot.
The only problem that I have with the Alolan Raichu Mimikyu, and it's not that it's Alolan Raichu, is that for the tail to be the Mimikyu, that would mean that Mimikyu would have to like come out of its costume.
What, isn't the costume still the tail?
Well, I guess maybe not the way I'm picturing it.
Okay.
Because like, I don't know.
Because it very much looks, I did not draw this one well because I drew it quickly, but it very much looks like the tail of a Alolan Raichu. Like it still doesn't look like in your drawing,
like. But like the way that I'm thinking about it would be like, because Mimikyu has like little arms.
It would kind of be cool though if the little arms were holding the Raichu costume up on the tail.
Yeah, but then like I don't know, but it's still cool. I much more prefer the Cantonian Raichu
it's cute.
version.
It's a much cuter idea.
Yeah. So
I thought you would like that one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely love any sort of Raichu love that.
And then I drew Mega Raichu. I'm just kidding.
Well, Mimikyu is very cute.
Thank you.
Sticking with ghost types, and specifically ghost types that are potentially possessing cloth or something. I don't know.
Like Miss Drevis or something?
No.
Duskull?
Mega Aegislash.
The sword?
The sword and shield.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Except it would become a full set of armor.
Ooh, that's cool.
And I This was heavily inspired
by
the
Harry Potter living armor?
Like the Harry Potter living armor. This is heavily inspired by Delicious in Dungeon and the fact that his sword is like a monster.
Oh, no,
has a monster living inside of it.
There's armor.
There's the living armor, which is that monster. That same monster is what took over his sword that he started using his sword. Because he's obsessed with monsters. And so I was like, oh, wouldn't that be cool if Aegislash was just like controlling a suit of armor? I got to be honest with you. This one's probably my weakest one because it should just be basically a dude in armor. I don't really have anything for it other than like we're going back to the Kalos region.
Yeah.
Let's give some Kalos love.
Oh my gosh, it could be French armor.
It could be French armor.
We learned about that when we were in London.
We did.
Remember we went to the little knights
Yes, we did.
area?
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't it. Maybe that was at the... No. It was at the Frist. Remember we were at the Frist Museum in Nashville?
Yes.
And we learned about the knights.
I thought
they
you were
had
talking about
exhibit on
but
the
that
armor.
would not be French armor because we went to the Tower of London. When you were talking about
I was confused because
but we did
saw
learn
armor
about armor from
both
the
places.
Frisk Museum.
Yeah.
No, that would be very cool. That would be super cool.
We saw German armor and French armor and all kinds of different armor
it was
styles.
an exhibit all about armor.
Yeah.
So I just thought it'd be cool if and Aegislash is such a cool Pokemon because it's a living sword and shield. But yeah, that was the idea, is that he would grow into armor, a plated armor, and still be a ghost steel type and just still be rocking and rolling. The difference would be that Aegislash has to pick between being sword mode or shield mode, defensive or offensive. This one wouldn't. So it would just have Aegislash.
Yeah, be both.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah, because he's got two hands.
That's cool.
So
Very
that was
cool.
the idea.
I like that.
To be honest, I personally feel like it's my weakest one, but I feel like it's still kind of cool.
It's very neat, and the fact that it ties into, or it could tie, theoretically, it could tie into the region of Kalos is really cool.
And Aegislash is from
Galar. You could have tied into Galar too.
It could have.
But they didn't do Mega Evolutions. No. They did Gigantamaxes.
Gigantamaxes. Yeah.
I love that. So, you're going to hate this one, but I think it's cute. Blissey.
Okay.
Chansey's final evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adorable, right?
Gets bigger and fatter.
No.
Okay.
Could be better. Could be regal. Could be the egg queen. Yeah.
It already is.
No.
Okay.
It's not. It's an egg. It's just another kangaroo. It's just another egg carrier. It doesn't do anything. And I don't think I didn't think about making it Nurse Joy Blissey because I did. But I didn't do that. With like the little hat. You could have a little hat with Nurse Joy like pigtails.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't do that though.
Sure.
I made her an ice queen. So instead of having her egg in her pouch, I put the egg grew, almost like picture Slowking, okay? And the egg is now on her head, huge and like pearlescent and like kind of like an opal, like the birthstone, like the June opal, okay? And it's like the crown jewel, and it's got like a crown coming up around it, right? And then to add to it, she's got her little floof, her little skirt floof at the bottom. You add like a royal, like Queen Elizabethan Queen Elizabeth I like coat that she wears, her like little fur trimmed coat that she wears when she's getting her coronation, like the famous where she's holding the sphere and the thing. Okay. Like she's got her little coat, her little queen coat on. She's got her queen crown on, and then her wings that she has get bigger. We magical girled her again. This is not the last time that will happen. And she's like a regal egg queen. Do you love her? You don't love her.
You took an egg and you put it on top of an egg.
But it's not because...
And then you dressed the bottom egg up. And you said, egg queen.
It's more than an egg. You know how...
What if you cracked her?
No, you're not listening to me. She becomes even more fairy. She's just fairy. She's super fairy.
Super. Which would be cool.
This is no longer an egg.
This
is a jewel. This is like the lucky egg charm.
Which is what Blissey carries.
Correct.
What they all carry.
This is now a gem, like a pearlescent coated gem.
It's a Fabergé egg.
Right.
Fabergé Blissey. What if it was fairy?
You made less fun of Polyrath than you are of my Blissey.
What if it was fairy type? So double fairy.
Yeah.
So fairy type moves would become quadruple damage.
Yeah, because of the egg.
Because of the egg.
The egg grew. The idea of the Mega Evolution is that the egg grew the egg evolved and it became too big to carry.
Hold on.
And it's chosen Blissey.
This is coming from the person who was like, what the heck is Mega Kangaskhan? The kid just got bigger. The child. But my egg, my inanimate egg.
We are going to fight when we rank these.
Oh, well, not these. We're not ranking these. We're going to
No, I think it's cool. It's become like it's the essence of her power.
I like it. I could see it being a thing.
It's better than Alolan Executor.
It's a Meg.
We just got the name of our episode, Meg.
Oh my gosh.
I really liked her, and now I'm upset. So we're canceling the podcast. Say goodbye. We'll be coming back with a new podcast called Becca is Always Right. I hope that you stick around.
It blows my mind
Bex,
that you.
Sorry, we'll be coming out with a new thing of Bex is Always Right.
You yourself were like, Mega Kangaskhan is dumb. Mega Kangaskhan is just Kangaskhan, but bigger.
It's a jewel. It's the crown jewel. Literally, It is not a child. It's just the egg. It's become a gem. It's pearl. I don't know what to call that. Pearlized.
Pearlescent.
But the action of becoming a pearl.
Clammed.
Goodbye. We're done.
Shelder clamped on to Blissey. Oh,
I worked really hard on her wings.
Yes, I did. Your drawing is very cute, and I do actually like the idea. I cannot get past the fact that you were dissing Mega Kangaskhan and then basically did the exact same thing with Blissey.
Okay.
Mega Blissey. I like it. I like it.
Thank you.
Truthfully, it's a really cool idea. Our conversation about Mega Kangaskhan.
They're different. It's her gem.
But it's still a thing in the pouch.
Kangaskhan didn't become a hat.
No, it became
that would be
parent.
weird.
Oh,
some people.
I hope y'all are really enjoying this episode. This might be my favorite episode that we've ever done.
Some Pokemon like to become parents, and other Pokemon like to become jewelry and shoe collectors. Sure. We just watched Carrie Bradshaw pick shoes.
That's true.
Blissey is Carrie Bradshaw of Pokemon.
Okay. Well, I love that idea. So
I worked really hard on drawing my egg too. I had to make it more egg shaped.
It's an oval.
It's not just an oval.
So I'll give my next two ideas, and then we can talk about your
grand plan,
your master plan. So the next Mega Evolution that I have is Mega Meteor.
Oh, the little
Okay. Meteor.
I looked at that and I was like, I don't know. I gave up. I almost gave like a shooting star.
I'm really proud of this one.
Oh, okay. I want to know.
So Mega Meteor becomes it becomes a Meteor shower.
Oh,
and
cool.
So it just becomes there's a nebula above it that goes on the field, and it's just little meteors raining down and hitting the ground.
I love that.
In its place wherever it's standing. So it becomes like a slew of falling meteors.
That's really cool.
Coming down. It could either be dragon, because dragon is like a super cool type, or it could be psychic, still psychic and rock type. But I wanted to give it dragon just because, like, again, because dragon is cool, and this is like dragon is usually kind of very spacey, and this is literally a nebula that is falling, and also like Draco meteor,
right? Draco,
so that's why. But just a little meteor shower.
I love that
because
when I looked at it, I was like, I mean, I guess you can give it like a comet tail, but then I'm like, it probably has one when it's like lit up.
Yeah. Well,
going.
So
anyway.
normally Minior is in like a crust.
Yeah.
And then the crust breaks open and reveals a different color of Minior depending on which one you have, and doesn't do anything different in the game, but it's just cute. But yeah, this would literally just be...
What gen is Minior from?
What games? I think 4. I really don't know.
I've never had one. It was one of the ones when I studied those Pokemon to beat you last season that I didn't recognize.
Minior is from Generation 7.
Which would have made it Sun and Moon. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember it. But I also didn't play through those games. So.
All the way, yeah. But yeah, Mega Minior shower. And it could use stuff like Draco Meteor. It could use stuff like Swift, which isn't a great move, but it's always star based.
No, I like it.
Yeah, I just thought, I don't know. I thought the idea of having a Mega Evolution that kind of similar to Spinda, where it would be like really heavily animated.
Well, and you're really liking the weathery ones this playthrough.
Yeah.
I'm liking Magical Girls and you're liking weather. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of it being like somehow the nebula is the Pokemon and it's just raining down these Miniors. Yeah. So there's that.
I like it.
Thank you. And then my final one, the goofiest of all, just for the reason, but I do have kind of an idea as to how it would be and look. But I just because it's fun to say, I thought that we should have a Mega Yanmega. Bex just rolled her eyes so hard. I'm telling you, I thought of Mega Ditto and was just like, I'm just gonna be goofy.
How would you make it better?
Well, so it would be Bug and Rock type.
Okay.
Or Bug and Steel type. But no, actually no. It would be Bug and Rock because it would revert even further back to like ancient times.
Okay.
It would become, so keeping the Dragonfly-esque, but getting like dazzling, mystic wings instead of just like flappy wings.
Okay.
And then its body would become the iridescent like rock, like almost like diamond,
like crystally.
Yeah, diamond hard. But specifically, its body would look like the Mega Stones. So that like rainbow blue and pink and
like my
swirl. Egg. This is way better than Mega Blissey. There's our new team Mega
please
Blissey
don't make
or
that a team.
Mega Yanmega. Yeah, the ability would be equivalent to both of its like typical abilities that it gets, which is Tinted Lens and Speed Boost. They would get combined in some way to have it be kind of like a primal, like there's Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre.
Okay.
So that's how you could get around it being Mega Yanmega. You could call it Primal Yanmega, but I just think Mega Yanmega is way more fun to say.
That is more fun to say.
Its tail would again, kind of like how I did with Kecleon, it would warp back down and become a stinger. Okay. So that it could shoot out diamond like stings. Okay. Yeah, it would just become
I like
bigger
it.
in general.
I was trying to think, I guess I was leaning more again like more cyborgy. I was trying to think how you could make it better, but it's already kind of armor, like Vicavolt looking type thing.
I very much thought like make it more old.
Yeah.
Make it more, because Yanmega like looks like a Jurassic type of creature.
Yeah.
And so I just very much thought like give its wings a shimmery like almost like psychic style glow to them.
Yeah, pearlescent like my egg.
Anyways.
No, I like it. I think it's cool. I also just think I really do. Like, I think Mega Bugs are really an interesting.
Yeah, Mega Beedrill is not good mechanically, like as a Pokemon.
Design-wise.
But no, design-wise, it's great.
Looks cool. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Or like
Mega Heracross.
A Mega Vikavolt would be cool.
Yeah. Mega Heracross, Mega Pinsir. The Mega Bugs are some of my favorite designs.
Mega Pinsir and Mega Heracross are cool. Mega Pinsir, I like its like wings that it has. Yeah, it's very cool.
Well, it might give you a little bit of a idea of what our ranking might be like.
It's true. Yeah. So, big concept.
Yes. Yeah, you went all out for this.
Well, I feel like this is with as common as these are to love, like as big of a fan base as these have. I'm sure there's plenty of concepts out there.
To the point where they have their own name.
They have their own name. I'm a little surprised that this hasn't happened yet. But maybe it hasn't because they don't want to make people upset. Like, I don't know. But I had the idea of Mega Evolutions.
Yeah.
I did not draw all whatever Mega Evolutions. I don't think Eevee would get one. I think it would truly be the final evolutions, like the different evolutions getting the things. I did draw a couple. I obviously...
To be fair, Eevee did get a Gigantamax version of itself. So like it's already been represented some way.
And I think, I don't know, I'm just shocked. I feel like it's so easy. It'd be an easy one. I'm just shocked they haven't cashed in on it yet. But we did only get Mega Evolutions in like one game so far. We're going to get it in 2 now. So
well, technically we got it in 2 because we got it in X and Y and then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
One generation though.
Yeah. And even if they did just the first 3, like Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon, I feel like that would be cool. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I couldn't quite picture what they would look like. Vaporeon almost became mermaidy, which I didn't really like. So like maybe that's the problem, is it's hard to conceptualize. But I obviously gave Espeon an idea. I gave Umbreon an idea, although it's probably the lamest one, so I'll probably tell about it first. And then Sylveon, I couldn't choose. I have 2 ideas for that one. And that's all I came up with. But I was wondering if you had any thoughts on like these and like what other evolutions could look like.
I have a kind of a counterpoint thought to this whole process.
Oh yeah, okay.
And sort of what you were getting at. So
no, go ahead.
Want me to?
Yeah.
Well, my counterpoint to that, and to maybe why they haven't done Mega Evolutions, is that, and this isn't, I won't take credit for this idea. I don't remember who on YouTube I watched talking about this, but like they made a very good point that I was like, oh yeah, I actually kind of agree with that. Is that Pokemon silhouettes are so important to the point where there's a whole game called Who's That Pokemon about them.
Okay.
And having Mega Evolution, you add on so much to their design that they kind of lose their focus.
Okay.
And so I feel like the evolutions they're already so popular with their designs that like you risk making stuff that people don't like.
Yeah.
And kind of losing some of that love for those Pokemon. And I think that could be argued for all of them, for any Mega Evolution, for any Gigantamax, for any change in the model.
I mean, you're literally looking at Dragonite. There are a lot of people like me
it's a polarizing
that really
thing.
love it.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people that think it's the silliest looking Mega Evolution that's ever existed known to mankind.
Yeah. But I think the reason that I like them I think they're fun is because it's just for the battle.
It's
they
temporary,
go back to being,
and it's optional.
Yeah.
Like you don't. I mean, I know technically all evolutions are optional, but like if you want to get stronger, you do it. And Mega Evolutions, you don't have to. You can Mega Evolve a different Pokemon if you don't want to Mega Evolve that Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like I guess we'll find out in the ranking, but like I'm sure there's a Pokemon that like I'm not a fan of the Mega. Oh, Ampharos is a great example. I would do it if I had to, but like I prefer regular Ampharos, so I just wouldn't Mega Evolve that Pokemon.
Yeah.
Unless I had to.
But what are your Mega ideas?
So for Umbreon, very basic. Though I don't want to spoil it for the episode, but I think that it might work really well with your with what I said about your
the Lunatone?
Your Lunatone
yes,
combo. I made him like I made Umbreon like a werewolf Umbreon. So I gave it like yellow. It has yellow eyes instead of, I think it normally has red eyes. And it's got like shaggier fur. It's got like tufts coming out of its ears. So it's normally like a sleek looking Pokemon, but it's got like a shaggy bushy tail now. Still has the rings, but like there's tufts coming out of it. It's got fangs showing, like longer fangs showing.
Yeah.
Its claws are more defined and longer, like just very like
very wolf-like.
Just very wolf-like, just very werewolfy. I thought that would be perfect. I also changed, it normally has a jewel on its head. I think I turned it into Luna from Sailor Moon. I put a moon on its head, like a crescent moon.
Yeah, it normally has like that O.
Yeah, it has like an O. And now on the werewolf one, it would have like a little moon.
Yeah.
I know werewolves are full moon, but I thought that was like a fun nod.
It makes more sense. Yeah.
So that was the first one.
Yeah.
Espeon.
Your favorite Pokemon.
My favorite Pokemon. I just thought it would be fun to give it like more of like an alien type vibe.
Yeah.
And I played around a little bit with it having like a space helmet. Like I gave it a little space helmet around it that its ears kind of have holes that they stick out of.
Yeah.
But I wanted the ears to be more alien-ish and like for its facial features and its tail to be more alien-ish. So the tail has like, instead of having the 2 prongs, it has 3 kind of prongs that are more flexible, where they could grab. The ears, instead of being directly like attached to its head, it's got like the little round jewel, the jewel that's on its in the middle of its forehead. It's got jewels here that hold the ears in place.
Sure.
They almost look like ponytail holders or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Its fur on its face has become more angular. Its paws have become more angular. I don't know. I just thought it was cool to make it more spacey.
Yeah, yeah.
And to give it like an aura.
More psychic-y.
Yeah. And I was thinking like, instead of like you were saying like Mega Yon Mega has like a Megastone sheen, this would have like a Megastone aura to it, which I thought was cool. And then last but not least, I have 2 concepts that I love, both of them, honestly, and I don't know which one is better. But I had 2 concepts for Sylveon. The first concept, of course, I magical girled her. I made it like a butterfly fairy Sylveon.
Okay.
So it's got like, instead of like a little bow on its ear, it's got like a butterfly there, like a pendant. It's got like a bigger bow around its neck. The wings are huge. The ribbons are longer, and it's got like little shimmers around it, like very, very magical girl, very Sailor Moon.
Yeah,
pet.
You took the fairy type evolution and made it more fairy type.
Very fairy. Girl. Fairy again. Blissey times 2.
Yes.
The other one I had was,
where is its egg?
It doesn't have one. You can't see it. Oh, and then I put little wings on its feeties.
Oh, yeah.
Just like on the back of its feet.
Yeah, kind of like Pegasus style.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was cute. The other one is really, I think is kind of creepy again. I love a good spook. I made it like Mummy Sylveon, which I know we just said mummies are silly, but like in this case, hear me out. I think it's cool. So the ribbons around it have wrapped fully around it. So it is truly mummified up Sylveon. You can still tell it's Sylveon because of its silhouette.
Yeah.
Its eyes are going to be kind of like glossy. Like it's already kind of glossy. Sylveon's kind of got those blank looking eyes.
Yeah.
But it's got like, it's almost like that, or like red eyes, or like purple maybe. Like, and instead of it having, like the peak forward, it would have like more of like a purple forward where like the ribbons are blue.
Sure.
Even where the ribbons have taken over, and you can see like the pink between like the hole where its eyes can still be seen.
Maybe different spots of the ribbons not covering it would still be pink.
Right. I had this cool idea of doing like a ghosty kind of big ribbon behind it.
Yeah.
Like some kind of wing or something like that, or just a bow type thing behind it to kind of be like
the ribbon could tie itself off in a bow.
Yeah, to be like a possess type looking thing. But I couldn't draw the bow the way I wanted. But the mummy Sylveon itself, I think, is really a cool concept.
I love that idea.
And I don't know, like I said, I don't know where that came from, but I was like, the ribbon like is so prominent in that Pokemon.
I was focused on weather effects and spacey stuff, and you were very focused on
parasites and magical girls.
Yeah. Very odd.
But I don't know. I think either one of those would be a really cool concept. And then, for the more elemental type evolutions, it could just be more like Flareon could have like blue flames like Charizard has, or Leafeon could have, maybe it gets like mushrooms or something that kind of grow like a more of a fungi type look to it, or maybe it becomes seasonal. Maybe they become seasonal ones, like maybe Vaporeon becomes like wintry and Leafeon becomes autumny and like that kind of thing. I don't know.
It'd be cool.
Yeah. But I like the idea. I like the idea of mega evolutions. I don't know how they would do it without hurting people's feelings, but could be done. Hire me, Pokemon.
Well, awesome. This was a really fun episode.
I agree. I think it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed coming up with concepts. I hope that you did too, and would love to hear from our listeners any ideas that they might have for mega evolutions, or if you love, hate, critique our ideas. Poliwrath boot probably is going to get the boot. Someone's going to come for my egg queen.
Someone's going to crack your mega blissey egg.
Yeah. But either way, we would
Mine are perfect. They can't be flawed.
We would love to hear from you. And you can reach us anywhere on the internet. We're at Another PKMN Pod on all socials: Blue Sky, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, X, all those places that you can find us. We also, obviously, like we said earlier, we live, laugh, love 5-star reviews. Those really help our channel grow, and they help us get to more listeners via the algorithm of the internet.
Yeah, and it's the best way for us to stay in contact with y'all and communicate with y'all is you leaving the comments. We get to read them out on the episode, and we've said several episodes, we read every single one.
Yep. So
even if we don't read it right away, I promise you we've read it. It lives on a spreadsheet that we keep, and I will sometimes go back to the spreadsheet and read them whenever I need a little pick me up, because it's like y'all are all so nice.
It's
such a sweet, loving community.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Galutrad.
Yeah.
Where can they find you if they want to chat about Mega on Mega?
Yeah. Honestly, y'all can just reach me at anywhere for Another PKMN Podcast, or Another PKMN Pod.
Yeah. If you type it's for Gal, we will read it to Gal.
Yeah.
Make sure Gal reads it.
We both check in on it, so we'll yeah, you can reach me there.
Yeah. And you can find me anywhere on the internet at Rebelody. That's REBELODY, except for Instagram. I'm I_am_Rebelody. There's a Rebelody out there still, but it is old. You will not be able to reach me on that one.
Yeah.
This has been really fun.
It has been.
It's been a mega good time.
I would love to hear y'all's. I want to see at least 5 submissions.
Mega ideas.
Mega.
Yeah,
cool. Some of y'all's mega ideas.
Yeah, we would love to see it. But yeah, until next time, which I think will be listener feedback. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. We will see you in a few weeks.
All right.
Get
out of here.
Get out of here in a mega way. Go.
One's a frog.
One is a long neck.